What's up guys, Mint Moose here. Today we're talking about Overwatch Stadium and the slow heat death of all things, much like the slow heat death of the universe. The same thing's happening to Stadium. When Blizzard first revealed Stadium, it felt like it was exactly what Overwatch needed. After years of players asking for something fresh, beyond competitive and quick play, Stadium promised a completely different way to experience the game. Instead of simply picking a hero and playing standard Overwatch, Stadium let you build your hero over the course of a match. You weren't just playing Soldier 76 anymore, you were creating your own version of Soldier. Maybe your Helix rockets exploded into multiple missiles, maybe your tactical visor became absurdly powerful. It was chaotic, it was unpredictable, and the most importantly, it was really fun. For a while, Stadium felt like the future of Overwatch. Only a few months later, the mode is already running into what might become its biggest problem, and if Blizzard doesn't solve it, Stadium could slowly fade into irrelevance. Stadium's biggest strength was also its biggest weakness. The magic of Stadium wasn't the maps, it wasn't the objectives, it was the experimentation. Every game encouraged players to try ridiculous builds, discover overpowered combinations, and slowly learn how everything worked. That feeling of constantly discovering something new is what kept people coming back. But here's the issue. Discovery only lasts until you've discovered everything. Eventually players settle on the strongest builds, content creators publish tier lists, YouTube fills up with the best builds for every hero, Reddit solves the meta, and suddenly everyone starts running the same upgrades. The sandbox starts feeling solved, and that's completely normal for a competitive game. The only way to fight this is by continuously introducing new content. New heroes, new powers, new items, new systems, something that forces players to rethink every strategy. Then reality hits. Adding a hero to normal Overwatch is already difficult, but Stadium isn't normal Overwatch. Every single hero needs an entirely separate balance pass. Then Blizzard has to create dozens of unique powers, unique upgrades, interactions, economy balancing, and bug testing. And then they have to make sure that none of these upgrades completely break the game. It's basically designing a minigame for every hero they add. That's a huge amount of work. Recently, Blizzard has talked about how resource-intensive Stadium development actually is, and they've suggested they're being much more deliberate about which heroes get added because each one requires significant design and balance work. From a development standpoint, that makes perfect sense. From a player's perspective, it's a problem. Fast forward to the reason I'm making this video today. Blizzard recently announced that they are no longer adding heroes to Stadium. The roster will stay as it is, and anyone who's been waiting for their main to be added so they can have fun and experiment will no longer get the chance to jump on Stadium with their friends, create a crazy build, and have some good old Overwatch fun. Stadium lives and dies on variety. Traditional Overwatch can survive with slow hero releases because every map, every team composition, and every balance patch changes how the game plays, and it's extremely competitive. Stadium is different. The mode's identity is built around progression, customization, experimentation, and replayability. Now those things have stopped evolving, the entire reason to play Stadium has become weaker. That's why no additions to the roster have done much more damage than Blizzard can foresee, and this could be the end, or at least a crossroads for the end, for Stadium. Can Blizzard fix this? I don't think they can. I think with the recent announcements of Microsoft Studios making thousands of cuts, Blizzard's being directly affected by that, and I think this is just one area they've had to cut back resources on, and one game mode they've had to sacrifice. I don't see Stadium lasting too much longer after this announcement, and I can see people bouncing off the game, or the game mode, quite swiftly. Here's the irony. Stadium might have actually been one of the best things Blizzard has added to Overwatch in years. It solved the problem the game had forever. Players wanted a mode that wasn't just ranked with a different objective, they wanted something that embraced creativity instead of a perfect balance. Stadium delivered that, but creative modes survive on fresh content. More when players stop discovering new things, engagement starts dropping, not overnight, dramatically. Stadium launched way bigger than expected. 7.8 million hours played in the first week, 2.3 million matches played again in the first week, and $900 billion Stadium dollars spent. The irony is lost on me here, because Blizzard had a gold mine, they stopped supporting so people stopped playing, and now they've sort of cut funding altogether. It's a shame because Stadium had a lot of potential, and now it's likely going to die. If you're still here, thank you for sticking around. Please leave a like and a subscribe, it would help a small channel like mine out massively. I've made a few other videos and the links are on the screen.